Hi everybody, let's take a look at Vocalise 3. It's an incredibly beautiful, haunting, and inspiring vocal instrument. We've got two amazing singers complementing one another with breathtaking performances. You'll find melodic phrases and intervals sung in 4 keys: A, D sharp, C, and F sharp, which include minor and major, and the instrument includes the gravity engine's on-the-fly transposition keys, allowing for greater flexibility. All the phrases are tempo synced as well. We've also got cool and inspiring rhythmic pedals, as well as scapes and drones. All of the product specs are covered in greater detail in other videos, so let's just check out a real-world track using this super cool product. So let's do it. Let's go. So I'm super pumped about this. The intervals and the melodic phrases. We've got Carla again, who is just magical, and a new singer, Kristen. And the two of them are just incredible together. Kristen she's got a breathtaking voice, and they're just so well matched. Let's take a look at the first track. So there's a simple intro here, which was sort of after the fact. I was like, I want to use some kind of cool intro thing. So and that's coming from this right here, which is melodic phrases, and it's an A major extended. And then that quickly goes into sort of the main body. And the way I wrote this track, actually, I went to the vocals first and just started playing around with some of the phrases. I was curious to hear, how they work together and how they gel together. So I came up with this first part. So there's a lot of movement in it. It's sort of dark and mysterious. So the fun part was, okay, how am I gonna sort of support this and harmonize it? I figured, why not just, break out your traditional piano? And what made it a little more fun was I used our Foundations piano, which is actually free, but it sounds amazing. It's based on the Ascend piano. I sort of harmonized that. So the two of those together sound like this. you know, the opening section, it sets the mood. It's a little Newman-esque, maybe. Other things that help this along, some additional vocals come in to support, and that's from Kristen's intervals. So if we jump ahead to that section, you can hear when they come in. And then it's nice and wet, and all that reverb is coming from our own convolutions. There's no extra reverb in the DAW at all, and it's just this beautiful tail. It sounds really soothing and just airy. So if we look at those a little closer, so that's Kristen singing. That's a minor second. Again. So if we play it from here, to me that's some really satisfying dissonance right there. And with a piano supporting, and let's throw a few other things in, some strings, and play that intro section. So there's a couple of ornamental parts. The first one you're hearing is melodic phrases in A minor. I think it's Kristen, but I might be wrong when I said they gel together so well. That's incredible. And then a second ornamental phrase at the end of this, on this yellow track. And this one is a little, almost a little bit Middle Eastern sounding, which I really loved. And that sort of concludes the intro of this, and then we go into section 2. So why don't we just play that? So this section is less complex, but still pretty powerful. We have melodic phrases, not intervals now, and so they're a little more free-form. They're singing like these really beautiful phrases with a lot of sort of emotion and articulation. And this is just this phrase soloed. Something that's really neat that we added to Vocalise 3, so there are these, you can just hear them, they're pedals, but they're vocal pedals and they're rhythmic. So check this out soloed. So to me, that's really fun, and it adds this texture and rhythm that pushes that section along. So along with the melodic phrase, you have pretty effective and fun. So the supporting stuff, you know, the piano and the strings, and then we start to get some rhythm that is coming in, some cymbals and some Damage 2 big hits. Here we go. shorter section, you know, leading to the end. And it's really just one patch playing these beautiful phrases. And so the first time through, when I wrote this, I just chose a number of them that just felt right to me, and I'll just play those. And then I added some other lines that complemented. Pretty beautiful. And then under it, I actually went back and grabbed something from Symphonic Destruction just to get kind of a cooler hybrid texture. And that's just laying down, you know, the bottom, the root motion in a cooler way. And I'm using our Novo strings with the cellos playing short notes. Here we go. And it's really chugging along. It gives it that excitement. So picking it up from here. I wrote the cello part, just sort of the progression, and then when I started to work on the melodic, you know, phrases from Vocalise 3, I made some adjustments to the structure so it supported it a little bit better. So if we listen to just the melodic phrases, which really lead this, and then the cellos from the beginning of that section. And then there are other parts that are sort of supporting, other strings, the drums. I even managed to sneak in our damaged drum kit, which I couldn't resist. It's new and fun. So that's just, along with damaged 2 big hits. Building and building towards the end there, and everything's getting larger and thicker. We've got some violins playing long notes from Novo, and it's sort of ghosting the chordal melody and the chord structure. And that is Vocalise 3. There's a lot more to it than just what you're hearing in this piece. I wanted to write something that gave you a sense of its sort of grandeur and the beautiful vocals. Well, I hope you enjoyed this Vocalise 3 demo and got a greater sense of its capabilities and scope. As always, please remember to like and follow so you're in the know with all the latest and greatest information coming out of Heavyocity. And as always, I just wanted to say thanks so much for watching, and take care.